I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
I'd like to ask you something.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Actually, no. Never mind. Oh, boy. I just hope we did the right thing. It's so hard to know whether or not the thing you choose, well, the path you choose, is the right one or not. Granted, in life there aren't any right choices, are there? Because, I mean, there's not much I could have done to not get fired. That was out of my control.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
That's what I said earlier. But I do want to reflect on how I've been getting better with technology with you around. And I've been able to take hits a bit better than I used to. And I've also become just a little bit better with all sorts of things. Such as being able to take better care of my equipment with you, especially with you around, making sure I remember how to do this properly. Well, we'd best get over to the farm. Adelia? No. What was her name again? Adelaide's people. Just gotta remember what I've got all on me. I keep telling people mechanicals are not a good replacement for people. And this is why. People actually at least have some loyalty, but robots, oh, they'll just do whatever they want to do. Or more accurately, whatever they're programmed to do. But anyone can reprogram them. Anyone with some knowledge about it, of course. I mean, you can't just reprogram something by thinking, oh, I want this robot to kill this person. No, that's not how that works. I don't think. I don't mess with them very often. Well, I mean, I'll admit, I tinkered with one or two of their logic modules when I wasn't supposed to. But they were broken anyway. They didn't ever clean the floors. They didn't ever do any of the stuff they were supposed to do. The guards, they just sputtered half the time. But I mean, yeah, I never told anyone about it because, well, I mean... Well, I found out that they had some oil or some other gunk in their gears and all that, and it's just like... They really, it was a bad idea ever replacing the human workers. Do you think they're upset? Probably are.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Adelaide's not here. She in there?
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Wow. Ah, here you are.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Quite honestly, I think it's the lesser of two evils. Reed needs his people back, and you wanted to see the whole town burn. I was not about to let that happen. You have so much bitterness in you. I'd rather side with Reed, who, while he is a fool who doesn't know better, he at least wants to care for his people.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
What happened, Adelaide? You're so angry. You're so angry. You're so bitter. What did you two actually argue about?
Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I can try making a deal with Reed. Please, come back to Edgewater. We might be able to figure something out.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
I'll try dealing with him for you. I can ask if he can get, like, a promotion or something for getting all of his people back. Maybe. I don't know how these corporations work at this point, but I should be able to ask him to step down or ask him to see if he can file for a transfer.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh?
Not...
This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
He's not just going to leave, though. Most likely. I mean, he sees everyone as family, right? I'm told you're the only one who can make anything grow around here. You must be one of the smarter people around here, minus Parvati right behind me. How might I convince him to leave?
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
But what happens when you're out of corpses? What happens when there's no dead bodies left?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
I see. I guess I'll have to go talk to him now. And I don't think this will be working anymore. I'll be taking it. I think we should give the book to Thomas after we get back. Let's see here. It's nice to have this a heavy rifle again in my hands. And enough ammo to actually last a few fights. I'm not gonna lie though, I am happy with this pistol. It is much nicer than the other one. Now, I could just go straight there, but there is something along the way I could take care of. I do want to switch around which holster is being used for which weapon, though, because, I mean, having easier access to the weapons that you are most likely to use in a fight, that's probably better than having your best out the furthest away. Unless, of course, you're saving your best because it has no ammo, in which case, well, we both know how that went. Oh, wait. Right. Maybe it's because of the being frozen. The whole deal with being frozen before or something, but...
Don't mess with us.
Okay. Control the headache. And... that didn't quite work. I'm not good. There we go. I would tell you to stand down if I didn't already know that you wouldn't.
Got 'em all.
Forgot what button. My hand slipped and I grabbed my inhaler. Of all the things for your hand to slip and do. Well, it makes me sound crazy, doesn't it? I mean, how am I to know I'm not crazy, though? That is a good revolver, though. And let's go ahead and grab that assault rifle, actually. Ah. Some ammo, adreno. Oh, it's always nice getting more of that. Oh, I should have shot that. Excuse me? Ah. Yep. There we go. Corporation Service Award. Someone's probably gonna find that useful. Did you forget about your own landmines? How do any of you guys sleep around here? Okay. Let's go ahead and switch my weapon back out. Light assault rifle. peculiar. Let's see here. Sell value is 15, 15, 12. Ah! So these well-made ones are actually better to sell. That's good to know. Let's actually look into patching up my armor. We can do it afterwards. Okay. Definitely not friendly. Getting the hang of using a blade. Go ahead and check if they have any resources on them that we may need to use. A ring. Hopefully that'll sell well. Oh, hello there, little one. I think I cut that arm off of that person.
Hear that?
They did not train me to be prepared for all out. Parvati, I almost shot you. Area seems to be clear. Gotta remember, I forgot how to dash. Bit cartridge. No, definitely not that. Definitely not that. Go ahead. Keep myself distracted. Finger slip. Logs. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. Synopsis. The history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come, decorating the main hall of our noble community center. This elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hard-working spirit of our spacer family. The centerpiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermized mantiquine, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. Well, I'm not about to argue with them about victory over nature, but oh. I almost missed that one. No, definitely not. Oh, that's light ammo. This must be light ammo as well. I was worried it was something else. Some fish. Canids and... what are these? Primals. Listen, I never heard anyone just explain what they were. Shunt. Drino. Saltuna. Salmonidae salanus. Salanus? Salt and tuna, I think. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of the Emerald Vale, then salt tuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are semoparous, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Peculiar. Primals. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. How are those not rotting, if those are... well, I suppose... taxidermy. Okay, they only have one set of teeth. That's just their tongue. That makes it look like they have a second. Oh! Terror rays. Or something like that. Canid. Beta lupus familiaris. Canids can be found all over the Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. What is this? I see plants. Oh, coming soon, the Manta Queen, Varanus toxoderidae. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Manta Queen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. It isn't there, though. And how about instead of looking at the different science exhibits, we make sure that we're actually alone in here? Or more accurately, that there aren't any more marauders that are trying to kill us. Hi there, little one. You startled me a little bit. Bits. Mock apple juice. Oh. More Adreno. As long as I keep getting more of it than I'm needing to use, I'll be okay, most likely. And provided I remember to make sure I keep using my inhaler quickly enough. And often enough. That hasn't been very long. Hi. Easy. Up. First aid room key. Ambidextrin. Dervish mist. Riot control armor. Bit cartridge. Sawed-off shotgun. Make sure that I'm not picking up too much. Not quite. My low pressure suit is better than my riot armor. Spacer's Choice. Director Pickett. The keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. From Rosenberg. Ira Rosenberg? From Tremel L to Pickett F. Director Pickett. I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development of on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Lemont Tremel, Financial Officer. From Hunters and Trackers Limited. Hey, I probably could have been hired by one of them. To Pickett F. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your quest for one adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers Limited. Partnered with the Wildlife Eradication Society, a wholly owned subsidiary of Universe Defense Logistics. Hunters and Trackers Limited, teaching the fauna of Halcyon the cruel realities of existence. Nope, definitely not that. Ooh, a heavy helmet. Another heavy helmet. And another helmet like the one I have right now. I think we both actually have this one. Oh, unlock the button. Can I, you keep an eye on it real quick. 12%. I actually have a better one. That's strange. They're both practically the same thing. Ah, back where we started. Hunter kit. A ring. Ah, water! How I needed that so much when I first got here. Bread noodles, energy cells, tartar sauce, and fish sticks. Energy cells are something certainly different to put in your kitchen, I will say. Another bypass. Mag pick. Heavy ammo, yes! Oh, this is... This with a key. Ollie talks for you. What kind of... That's a big blade. What will you... I can probably pick this up. Gyrosite. Bit cartridge. Pep pills. Experimental anthracillin. Might be useful. I'm glad that they labeled what it was, because, I mean... gives me a chance to be like, you know, this might be useful. A stun baton. I used to have to use these all the time. Oh, there's a little box right here. Adreno. Oh! I missed the mag pick and the cartridge. The, credits cartridge. Bits cartridge. Oh. Was that you? Did you tear that person limb from limb? Ammo. Light ammo. Is that a sword? It's really old. Interesting. Looks very brittle too, so I mean... Well... Make sure all your weapons are reloaded. We're headed back out. Okay. Looks relatively safe. Remember the days where I actually had trouble with every fight? It's amazing how much breathing actually helps. Oh, you had, quite the outfit. I'm surprised they didn't hear us fighting earlier. Of all the times that they didn't hear us fighting, I mean, I'm surprised it was that. Oh, big cartridges. Why did they not already loot, like, pick up the bits? Oh. Gourmet salt tuna. Heavy ammo, necklace, heavy ammo, bits, and weapon parts. Go ahead and unlock this.
Clever.
Some riot control armor. Some other items. This must have been some kind of engineer's quarters or something. Something along those lines, right? Or... There's no sign, so I don't know what this place actually was. Apple juice, gourmet style tuna fillets, armor parts. Nope, not that, not that. Ah! Block. Actually, what's around here first? Right, okay, let's find out what's in here, right?
Wish I could do that.
I mean, you're pretty good, as far as I know, with this sort of thing. I'm not sure. Oof. Lots of... Whew. Someone was really worried about their security, weren't they? We're almost back. And we're giving Adelaide plenty of bodies for, her gardens. I just remembered, we didn't get the other thing. We needed in the community center, we didn't get the... Why, hello there. Energy cells, some more ammo. But we forgot to grab the magazine. I don't remember that. Where would they keep it? Maybe it would be upstairs, right? That's where... It looks like that's where the offices were. Oh! I was right next to it. Guess I'm probably just blind. Okay. Welcome along, Parvati. We'll approach weapons drawn, just in case they aren't friendly, but... You can't tell, can you? I mean, look at us. We both look like we might be marauders, but we're not.
You hiding?
They are definitely not friendly.
That's the last of them.
It's amazing how good one's reflexes might be when they're somewhat trained. Like, I never went into firefights that often. Like, this is the most adrenaline I've had since ever, really. I mean, when I was a child and getting in fistfights and all of the such, I got some adrenaline, but not like this. This is like a constant rush. Oh. These items are starting to get a bit heavy. Let's go ahead and... I have a few of these suits. Nine, 12. Some of them are more well designed than others. Let's see here. 28, 28, 28, 28. I'm good for now. More Adrena time. Ah, markup apples. Wonder if they got that from Adelaide's place. Dextrin. Light ammo. Oh. Can't say I really agree with their choice of eating, but... I mean, you eat what you have to survive, right? There were some shrats? Are they shrats or sprats? I can't remember. But there were some rabid ones over here, so... Let's just make sure that they haven't repopulated or anything. Doesn't look like anything's out to attack us. Looks like nothing's changed around here. Is it brighter than it used to be? You can stay closer to me, don't worry. Let's go on upstairs. Oh, don't worry, I'm not planning on attacking. Besides, we're a bit outmatched.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
That's the thing. After talking to Adelaide, I found out that she doesn't want to come back. Not as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Change of leadership could be what this town needs, though. I mean, after all, the town's a mess, and you let Adelaide's son die.
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child, or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
And you say that you've done your best, but look at the town, look at it. Just look around. Oh, right, you're upstairs. Maybe you took a stroll out on the streets, you would recognize not everything's perfect. Especially not this town. The town's falling apart at the seams.
I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer.
Excuse me.
But it is my home.
Adelaide's people haven't been getting sick. Well, you have a whole sick house. I had to chat with Parvati.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have you ever eaten anything other than salt tuna? Like, I don't think anyone's eaten anything other than salt tuna around here.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
What exactly is going in those cans, though?
Processed, liquefied, retextured salt tuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like salt tuna in the end.
And how long have you been doing this? That cannot be healthy.
Couple years, give or take, right around the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
She can grow food. And she can come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
She's been using human corpses as her fertilizer.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
The town needs Adelaide, but she won't come back as long as you're here. Her people are healthier than any other human I've seen so far, except for maybe my rescuer? Maybe? I don't know what to call him yet.
So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
The town can use more help, though. I'm not going to be sticking around after this. I just hope everyone gets to find some shred of happiness in this company-forsaken desert.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What plans do you have?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day out there, though.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
I suppose it did cut down the marauder population of a good bit. I still need to visit a few of the other larger groups, but I'm not about to do that yet. I cannot imagine this is easy in the slightest for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
You don't have to. I'm letting you back out, even if it means Adelaide won't move in. You have a choice.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs.
I wish you the best. You didn't mean harm. Little space, please. Come along, Parvati. We'll stop by your father's place. Gather the data pad.
Yeah, huh?
I do remember, though. There was something earlier you mentioned about...
You mean about the mission
Yes,
being
the
too
mission.
clean?
I mean, it is a church, right? Something like that?
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Never been much for religion. I mean... Broken bones are a good way to learn, instead of sermons.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
I see. Well, let's get back to it. Wait, is this your dad's place or your own place? I can never remember. You said this is the place, right? I think it's like just about the only place.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
We should probably gather anything useful around here. What are these? Free open trouble tickets. Turn on engine, try again, try again. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet. Two weeks ago, not that you got feet, but wait, hold on. Seems like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's got caught and all pulled out. Likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over again. Need to rewind the coiling in number 4. Okay, stator's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. What is this talking about? That number 6 is kind of amusing. Failure of main cannery production line at heat process. What is this one? HE loader serial number. Failure on startup. Failure on main cannery startup production line according to schedule S46701A. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch of 2 heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat clocks on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Maintenance notes. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. Mechanical. Miller L. Low by example. Look northwise. I said look northwise, blasted useless translate. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical. Clinging about all menacing like. See it? It's right there. Peculiar.
That's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
I was just... Oh. I just assumed that... Oh, I am so sorry. I assumed you were going with me. Can I use your workbench? I forgot to ask if she was going to join us. Join me. What am I saying? Join us, as if... No, let's see here. Go ahead and repair this. Repair my armor. Break down. A couple of these. Light machine gun, like... I am tempted to try utilizing this. That I'm not so interested in. Most of these I'll sell, however. Let's try tinkering with these. I mean, I've got you to help make sure I don't mess up or anything. Go ahead and upgrade that and this. I just realized I have a lot more bits than I used to have. Let's upgrade this one more time. And could you stay right there?
I'm going.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at... This is the heavy armor. And let's try one of the heavy helmets. Okay, I gotta say, to be honest, this does feel a lot more me. But I also feel so bulky.
Okay.
You stay right there. I'm going to change back. Okay.
Be right there.
Oh, right, we came here for the book. Not my place. This is not my place. I hope you don't mind me snooping around looking for the book. Well, it's not really a book, is it? It's a nice place you have around here.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
That's not it. I'll leave that be.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
They do look nice. Well, the plants, yes. That, I'll be leaving that.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
People are not nice. Okay, I'm going to have to look a bit closer, unfortunately. I will save that for if I absolutely need to.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Oh, I wasn't planning on going. I actually forgot to check the room I was changing in. Toss ball, stuff. You said it was in here, right? Pear Bay, the pits. Father reading when he was working shifts at the cannery. Oh, it might still be over at the cannery then. Oh, yes, you're... I know, I'm foolish. Are they staring? Is that the suit? Do I look that much like a marauder? I don't think so. It's said to be around here. It's not there, though. My. What? You guys have sprats lined up on a table. That... That might be considered trespassing. Even more so than this already is. Hello?
Move along.
Will do. Don't worry. That goes outside, I'm fairly certain. Where even is your... Oh, it's probably downstairs, isn't it? The whole power regulator thing. Just a quick pop in. Not my business, not my business. Let's, not go in there.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Not a worker. Are you foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Right away, Foreman Granger. I am going to be letting you get right back to work. She seems really wound up. So you see, tell me about how this cannery works. Listen, it's... Where did you... Parvati? Parvati? Where did you... What the... Is my brain freezing again? Is it melting? Is it not fully thawed yet? Ah, that is terrifying. I think I'm starting to hallucinate. Oh, this is... Okay, so yeah. Everything else is outside now. Let's go out the way we came and back through the doors. Emerald Vale of Terra 2. So that's what this planet is, Terra 2?